is a cold, rainy day. Well, not saying it rained yesterday, but it's a cold, wet day. I'm gonna stop here and let my brother go by. He's coming up with a manure spreader. But we're gonna top off this silo today, if it's as long as it's a good day. Shouldn't take too much more to fill it, so I'm gonna show you guys filling the silo. He's got the John Deere 2940 and the Kuhn 8114. I just saw the number on the side. So, anyway, heading back down to the field, grabbing another load. Yeah. Hopefully by the end of the day, it'll be raining down silage, which means that silo is full. So, let's go grab another wagon. So it's been nothing but a muddy mess. This was the sweet corn field. You could see when my dad, when he was done with an area of sweet corn, he would bring the wheel loader down, the small wheel loader, and load the bags up in the bucket. When he was done, he just kind of ran the sweet corn over. We didn't chop it up. He chopped up some of it. But anyway, we alternate every year. Whatever is soybean, like this field is soybean, so that will be corn next year, and this will be soybean, seeing how this was corn this year. Once we're done chopping, I hope it dries up a little bit. Like I said, everything's a muddy mess, as you can see. But I want to get the disc hooked onto the big tractor, the 45, so I can chop up some of these corn stalks before the winter time, and hopefully get out once we're done combining some fields, break up some corn stalks too. Yeah, I was talking to my dad the other day about how muddy and how disgusting it is down here. Excuse me. And said, well, it's a good thing you got a grain cart now. A little pat on the back afterward. But yeah, the soybeans are looking pretty good. There's a lot of pods on there. We drill them in, so we have 7.5 inch spacing. But yeah, leaves are just about off them. And we're going to be moving right into high moisture corn after this, and the beans won't be too long after that. So like I said, hopefully we can top this silo off today and move on. Upstate New York weather doesn't know what it wants to do. It's cold one minute, sun comes out the next, so gotta love it. So he's jumping over to the other field, and hopefully just a few more loads. We'll see what it takes. spice cupcakes. I love this time of year. So in the last video, I was asked if that Rubbermaid container I was holding at the end was for the inoculants. And yeah, we spray an inoculant onto the forage as it goes into the blower. This is what we use. It's Pioneer 11C33 for corn silage. It's good for 50 tons. There's different ways to apply the inoculant. We obviously spray it right there at the blower. You'll see on some of the bigger self-propelled choppers, some of them will have a big yellow tank, and that's where you can make up your inoculant or whatever you're using to spray on it. I've also seen a unit when you can hook it right to the tongue of the chopper, the pull behind chopper, and you can apply it that way. If you're applying them on the chopper, that's probably better if you're running a bagger or you're running a bunk silo, because I mean, when you come in with a big dump truck, you're not going to have time to hook up something like that and spray it as it's coming out, so it's better to spray it from the chopper. And if you're bagging, it'd be hard to pick up a unit like that or mount it to the bagger somehow where that would continuously be moving with the bagger. So we don't spray it. We don't spray any inoculants on our forage when we put it in the bag itself. It's not a lot, but we do when we put it in the silo. What that's doing up top is, if you guys have seen the last video about the seal store silos, you know they got the 2 doors up top. If you haven't, there are 2 doors up top that you open when you fill. You have the one up at the tippy top where the gooseneck comes in and drops down, and that's where all the forage goes into. And then you have the one right where it starts to peak and start going up. That is where the air goes out. If you're dropping all this material in, that's where the air goes out of while you're pushing all that forage in. That's where that was kind of coming out, that silage you saw up top, that's where that was coming out of. But what that is, if you took a big pile of silage and you just slam it down on the floor, you're going to have some that kind of floats up. And that's the stuff as it's packing down, it's floating up and it's getting closer and closer to that fill door. So we're getting closer and closer to fill this. It's a good sign. So hopefully we can get this filled today. What we'll do is we'll get it filled today, and then we'll leave it for a few days and just let it settle. The good thing about this silage this year, the moisture is just right and it's packing just great. It's not too dry where it's going to be all airy and fluffy, and it won't pack down good. And it's not too wet where we're not going to be able to get it out of the silo because it'll be messing up our silo loader. The moisture's just right and it's packing down perfectly, so we're putting in a lot of silage this year, so that's a good thing. Anyway, heading back to the field, hopefully a couple more fill it, but like I said, what we'll do is if we fill it today, what we'll do is we will wait and let it settle over time. Over a little bit it'll sit there and settle, the air will go out of it and it'll just pack down on top of itself. And we'll be able to get another couple loads in there. So that's what we'll end up doing. We'll fill it, let it settle, open it back up, put another couple loads in. But anyway, back to the field to get a couple more. So before I unload this one, I'm going to climb the silo and check and see where we're at, get a better understanding of where we're at. When you're climbing up, if you bang on the sheets, it kind of has that sound that it's nice and full. It'll make a different sound when there's no silage up against it, so that's a good way to, that's a nice indication. But we're gonna go look in and know for sure. So we're gonna take a climb. Getting up there. Oh yeah. So what I'm doing now that we're up at the top, you can see kind of at the bottom where there's that whitish color, there's the dust that collected. There's a part of this chute that you can extend out. That'll start shooting it around more the outsides and dropping it down because it's piled up around the middle pretty good. Figures, just the way it stopped, it'd be on the back side. Isn't that how it goes? So probably another, I don't know, we're getting up there. We're gonna start seeing some silage dumping over the top here soon, but we're getting up there. It's nice to see. Got the cows in the distance there. They're ready to come in. My brother's just grabbing a quick bite to eat, and I think he's gonna come down and start feeding here soon. So they are ready to come inside. Beautiful day. They should be wanting to stay outside, but they want to come back in. Time to climb down and put this load in. Go, get out of the way. Come on. Hunting pheasants got to be quite a sport, let me tell you. Get out of my way. Come on, bird. There it goes. Unbelievable. So, how do you know when the silo's full? That's how you know. Yep, that's full. Yeah, what we're gonna do now is just kind of let this settle. Once we let it settle, we'll be able to get, I got about a quarter load left that I was unloading. And then my dad just did another load, so we'll let this settle overnight. We'll be able to finish off this top load and, this load I was doing and the load he just finished up. Then we'll close things up and we'll call that a year for corn silage. Then it's time to bust the combine out. So, anyway, I'm gonna finish messing around up here. Hope you guys enjoyed these videos of the silos and filling the silos and all that. Drop me a comment below, comment or question below. Hit me up on Instagram, MikeP7810. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much. Thumbs up to you. Someone's going by fast. Anyway, give me a thumbs up. Talk to you guys later. See you in the next video.